In this tutorial, we will be creating the database prior to the installation of your WordPress site. Okay, and just before we go ahead and create the database, I'm logged into the control panel on my iPage hosting account. I have the MySQL database icon here that I'm going to select. Right, so at the moment you can see in this right window there are no current databases created. You're going to click the plus sign to add a database. Now we need all these credentials filled out, and I have them saved in my website folder under backups, site files, and then I've got an access.xl file here. Now this is just, there are more secure ways of doing this. I would probably advise you to get some kind of, either something like LastPass, which is you can store encrypted data, access database user credentials and everything. This for right now is just quick and dirty, just for demonstration purposes. But if you do want to go with an Excel file, I'd suggest that you add some kind of password protection to it as well. Okay, and there are other tutorials on the site that show you how to password protect Excel files. All right, so let's open this file up. I have at the moment, I've got some database credentials. This is what I've made my database file or my password file look like for this site. Anything that I create that, whether it be a Facebook account, whether it is FTP accounts, the actual admin access to log into your WordPress site is over here. Email accounts, anything that requires a username and password, I'll store in this file at the very least. And as I mentioned before, use a specific tool that's designed for this, like LastPass, which is actually quite good. Alright, so I'm going to snap this to the left, and then I'm going to move this to the right. So database name is what's required here. I'd keep this all lowercase letters. If you need to, just put an underscore there as well. No spaces for database names. And as you notice, none of this makes any sense. That's deliberate. You never ever want to create a database name that somebody can guess. You also never want to have a username and password that someone can guess. And this last field here, database prefix, we won't use in this step, but we will use this when we actually are creating and installing the WordPress site. All right, so let me grab the username. I'm going to copy that, paste, password. And you notice I'm double clicking and I'm selecting the actual password this way because there might be a space that you have put in inadvertently or forgot about. It's just better to select the whole keyword or the whole phrase. Okay, so paste, and then say add. Right, database created, and here you see the user is created successfully. The next thing you want to do is you want to set privileges. So click this little icon here with the key and the little, I don't know, looks like a little man. And you want to create privileges only for what is absolutely necessary. All right, this is part of just hardening your database so that if somebody gets in, they just don't create havoc on your website. Select, insert, update, delete, create, and drop. That's what's needed. Okay, the rest set to no. Set privileges, and then if ever you need to change it, you can go and change the password by clicking that icon over there. Alright, so that's all you need for right now. In the next step, we will actually run through the installation of your WordPress site. Thanks for watching.